Oh, hopeful South African over here. I'm excited. I've sent this book around. Hopefully, it gets picked up for like quite big distribution. So I'm excited about that. Um, I want to be thought of as Steve Beagle. That's why my books are black and white like this here. Because Beagle's book is black and white. He wrote it when he was 30. I was 30 when I did Born Almost Free, so I'm okay. I feel like okay. I'm just in that level of smartness. I mean, he died when he was 30, sorry. So he did it before. I also did Born Almost Free before, but check it out. Um, my father on the cover. We used to have discussions about almost everything I wrote here. So that's why I put him on the cover. When I couldn't just get a space on the cover, I thought, let me put one of the two of us at my second graduation because, we'd have conversations about politics and things like that. And I actually helped him start a civic organization, a association. And because of you wanted to help the community and things like that. So yeah. Anyway, I have a chapter here which it makes me think of my life right now. It's called "The Perils of Making People Not Scared of You." Right. Now these are very short, two-page things. That's why you should get the book. Um, it's about people used to be very afraid of me. I'm not a super violent guy. But basically, when we were rapping, we used to get attacked. And then in the end, I was a very protective guy. And of course, I had some strong guys around me. So people just kind of, I had a reputation, I think. I don't know. I mean, I don't listen to the gossip, but I think, yeah, you could see some people are nervous. So I just chilled out, but it's backfired horribly. 'Cause people think I'm a punk. Anyway, the most feared man in hip hop history, probably for his links to the deadly violence in the 1990s involving high profile rappers, is Suge Knight. And he once said, I am a nice guy, but if you want, I could really scare you. That described the teenage me very well. And in my early 20s, I tried to change. Like all the rap kings in the music industry, I come from a broken family, violent neighborhood, a relative poverty, not too bad, and odds to dreams and bad role models. This influences not rappers, but people from such background. But disempowerment and alienation make rebellion attractive. Without a man in the house, the men you see, whether or not on television, will influence you. And in violent environments, or any environment actually, the leaders are those who are on top. This gives direction to the lost and confused as to possible roles to take on. I was no different. After one too many beatings, you could say I decided enough was enough because ever since age 15, I have never lost a fight. I was a nice guy. I was known as a nice guy by everybody, but my closest friends, girlfriends, and enemies would have told a different story. This unfortunately gave me authority with, in particular, some guys that I now find it problematic to be around. They did not expect me to grow and evolve as I met people from different, healthier backgrounds, so there is a palpable disappointment in me. But why? Well, besides the above mentioned reasons, an example I can give can be found in the Mandela Long Walk to Freedom movie. When the freedom fighter comes out of prison talking peace, his wife had continued his fight in his absence, is clearly disappointed, and the distance between them gets wider. There was a vision of a peaceful future on one hand, and there was a reality of current violence on the other. Both sides have to be respected, but there was a chain of command to follow. We know the history, but the present is influenced by such things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, pretty much that. Everyone wants you to come out, be a tough guy, wants to fight all the time, and you just like you know better, you know deeper things now. You think further ahead, and you just want peace. And then you lose respect, but it's okay. Strong is strong. Yeah.